Hello. So here we are again. I'm pulling these out of the cigar press. Got to tighten that one a little too much. There we go. They've been in there about 20 minutes or so. And I'm going to flip them because this cigar press is kind of an inexpensive press, and it tends to make a little line down the side of the cigar. So I'll flip it on the side, get rid of the line, as you'll see here in a moment. I did go ahead and decide to use the Cameroon wrapper, so I went ahead and pulled out some Cameroon and kind of hydrated it while we were doing all that. Let's see here. Hands wet. Dry them off, and let's pull this off. So, here is our cigar. He has got that line down the side like I said it would. So, see the end there. Nice and rounded. What we're going to do just for a moment. Just cut the edges off the end there, kind of. Now we're going to put it back in. So the reason we're going to put it back in is to get rid of those funky edges that we made. Now it's going to fit a little more easily. I got the ridge along the top here, as you can see, so it can smash down that corner ridge. Try to kind of get them placed in there nice and evenly. Get it nice and even. Put it back in the press. Make sure it's nice and tight in there. Have to work my way from the other side now, since I took these off the bottom. You can get proper cigar presses for about $100. This is a nice little, do-it-yourself-at-home press I got for about $50. So definitely a savings there. Oops. I'm not going to put in the, I'm only going to use 3 because I'm only doing 1 cigar. So I'm going to use these 3 on this side. And I'm only going to press it for a couple of minutes while I get this wrapper ready. So that's that. Sorry I had to take a break there. I didn't figure you guys would want to watch the cigar sit in the mold for 25 minutes while I ate a delicious slider from OB's that my wife brought home for me tonight. Although that slider was quite good. I'm going to use the back of my Chivetta just to kind of tighten these up a little bit here. I would be very careful with one of these if I were you. They are quite sharp. And I just sharpen this one this evening. So there we go. Now all we're trying to do at this point, you can see the cigar there in the end, is push those ridges down. So we're only going to let it sit in there a couple of minutes. In the meantime, I'm going to put this stuff up here, and I'm going to show you this Cameroon wrapper. So I got a Cameroon wrapper here. spraying it down a little bit. The Cameroon wrapper is very, very delicate. It's almost too delicate. I think I'm going to select a different wrapper next time for that reason. My dog, however, I'm going to select a new dog quite shortly if she keeps doing that. Alright, stretching out the edges here. Alright, just want to make sure that the edges on this are kind of nice, not thick. Get rid of any of the outside edges that don't look very nice, because this is going to be the outside of the cigar. This is probably the biggest skill that I will be learning. There's Alexa telling me that the cigars are now ready to come out of the press. And like I told you, I split up the time in the press so that I could get rid of that little popped up part on the end. So we're going to use a double wrapper here. So we're going to wrap it once and then twice. I've already double bound it with, get these over here, just get them in some water, keep them moist. So we're going to use the second one here for the very top, I think. Some of these Cameroons are very, very small, which is too bad. They're very small, they're very wrinkled. Spray that down just a little bit. And my dog wants to piss me off no matter where it's located. Outside or inside, doesn't matter to her. Okay. So I'm going to set this one on the side right here. We'll start from going with these veins. And we're going to start at the front of the cigar. So I use my Chevetta to unlock these here. Yep. One. Two. Finally, the center one. Hopefully this will have gotten rid of too much of our edges. Doesn't really matter because the first thing we're going to do, still got some edges, but that's okay. We're going to kind of roll it just to make sure that it's stable. So, starting at what's going to be the head of the cigar, not the foot where you smoke it, but the actual part that you light. Take it. I'm going to use just a little bit of cigar glue right there on the head. Take it and just kind of get it to stick to it. You see it's sticking there. We're going to wrap it as tight as we can. We want to try to wrap this as tight as we can without tearing the leaf. And once we get down here to the end, we're going to want to use a little more cigar glue. This is tree resin, so it's natural. I mean, you could eat this stuff. It's not no chemicals, no artificial ones anyway. Everything's a chemical. Water's a chemical. I'm going to use a little bit of this resin though, right here, because that's going to seal it off. Here we go again. Okay. Now we've reached the end of the line there. Best way to get at this is probably, since I'm right-handed, about like this. I'm just going to cut. Get a little more of the glue. It's kind of a gel. You just want to make sure that it's going to hold the foot of the cigar nice and tight. Do wipe it off your fingers though before you continue to roll, because if not, you'll stick to it. There we go. Check the. So there you have pretty much the finished product. I'm going to wrap it one more time. Actually, you know what? I may not have to. This is looking nice and tight. Yeah, actually, you know what? That's looking nice and tight. Yep. Okay. There it is. Okay. Now we're going to go for capping the end. So in order to cap the end, we need a nice scrap. That is not a nice scrap, so that's going to be filler for another cigar. But we'll take this one here. Lay it out nice and flat. Lay it wet side down. I mean, it sticks a little bit to this cutting board. That way I can stretch it out. It has a pretty big vein in the middle of it, so I didn't want to go. So I'm going to kind of work around it here. So that vein doesn't want to let go. Yep. So take some of the glue. Cut that little pigtail off. And drop the cigar right on top of it. All right.